take back the words I never said. So, today I am on vacation. I'm on a vacation break, and I'm 17. My name is Sanjia. I'm 17, and I've just been sitting down on the computer looking at colleges, scholarships, all types of situations. For my main thing of this video, it's a rant about colleges. And the rant in particular about colleges is their outrageous prices. Okay, with that being said, colleges are way too expensive nowadays. And that's a problem because I'm in America, I live in New York, and I live in a society where they have built up these institutions, which is to further your education and to make you a productive and be able to compete in society. Okay, that's great. No problem there. But nowadays, you cannot really have a high, substantial paying job without attending colleges unless you're one of those rare kinds, one of those rare entrepreneurs, one of those rare people that have been able to say, "Hey, I've I'm making this amount of money without going to college." And it's kind of ridiculous because you're telling me that I need to go to college so I can have that I can live comfortably, but you're not making it easy for me to actually get to that step. That kind of sucks. It really does. I don't even know what to say to that. So I've been writing my acceptance letters. I got my acceptance letters from my colleges or whatever. But before I even, the whole college decision process was a hassle for me. It really was because before I could even look at the colleges, really fall in love with them or see what they had to offer, I had to look at three things all the times. Number one was price. Price was very important to me. I had to look at price. I'm not well off. I'm not able to relax and go to college without working. I have to work, so price was very important to me. Second, do they offer the major that I want? Do they offer my major, which is forensic science and technology? Do they really offer it? And third was location. Now, location and price goes together. All throughout high school, I was like, I didn't want to stay at home. I don't want to stay in state, blah, 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 blah. I want to leave and get away from my parents. But realizing the circumstances that I'm in and how much money my parents make, out of state is not really an option for me because it's automatically like $10,000 more for room and board. Automatically $10,000 more added to the tuition. Now, the way my parents are in society is we are not poor enough to get government assistance. As I was growing up, I never had free lunch. I never had reduced lunch. I never had anything of that nature, welfare, food stamps, nothing, WIC, nothing. No type of government assistance. So we're not poor enough, according to their eyes, to get that type of assistance. But we're not rich enough to afford and pay out of pocket expenses. The reason why I'm saying that is that people may argue that college prices are affordable if you look into scholarships and if you apply for financial aid and so forth. I think, yes, it can be affordable. But let's say the average tuition for a college is about 40,000, and that may include room and board. 40,000. So let's say 30,000 is for tuition, 40,000 is for not 40,000, $10,000 is for room and board. That's $40,000. If I get a scholarship for that school for $10,000, which is a pretty high scholarship, including other scholarships. Add everything together, outside scholarships I got, one, whatever, $10,000. That only goes towards my room and board. $30,000, where am I coming up with that? Financial aid, let's say I get $10,000 in financial aid. That's a lot. Let's say I get $10,000 in financial aid. I'm just showing you the rare cases. Let's say I get $10,000 in financial aid. That's $20,000. Where am I getting that? So it's like work study programs and things like that. And let's say I only have to end up paying $10,000 for college. Let's say if I'm getting the max amount for every single thing, which you're not going to get the max amount for every single thing. Not all the time. So let's say I'm getting the max. I only pay $10,000. I'm a student in college. My parents are working hard already. Where am I getting this money from? And I really think it's a problem with that, because you should never, I don't, if we have the right to have an education and perceive an education, and you're telling me that a college education can determine the factors of how much money I could make in my lifetime, and you're making it into a business where it's hard to actually afford college, I don't think it should have ever gotten to the point of you needing financial aid or you needing a scholarship to get a college education. And some people may argue you don't need one. Well, in this generation that I'm living in, a college education is a determining factor of the salary you're going to make. Whether you're making paycheck by paycheck for the rest of your life if you're living by that, or if you're actually able to live comfortable. I don't know about the rest of the people in my generation or the rest of people that I've encountered, but I don't want to live by paycheck by paycheck. My goals is to do better than my parents. They set a standard for me, and I always want to do better by them. So it's a really big problem to me about this whole college prices. It's not fair. It's not right. It should never gotten to the point where I have to ask the government, or the government, you have to file for financial aid because it's so expensive, or the debt is so high from student loans that it's in the trillions. And if you don't believe what I'm saying, as somebody that's actually going through the process and about to enter the college world, I don't want to take out loans. I don't want to be part of that category of having to take out loans. And my biggest fear is starting college, starting a career path from my decision in my life and my choice, and I may not be able to finish my goals and aspirations because of money. It's really hard. It's like really hard. And it's just like frustration. It's frustration to the point where you know you're capable of doing something. You know that you could be the best person you can be, and you have to override this obstacle of money. And this is just the start of life. The start of my life. And I have to work twice as hard because I wasn't born into wealth, or the government don't think I'm so poor that they won't give me as much assistance as another person. Should never gotten to that point of colleges becoming businesses. And that's just my honest thoughts about it. And if anybody disagrees, I'm not angry or anything like that, but this is how I feel as somebody about to go into that world. And seeing these scary characteristics and everything like that. These scary statistics out there showing you, it's just not fair. Life isn't fair, I guess. So I'm just making this rant about the problems of being middle class, the the problems of wanting to do better, but you have to think about money. So, this is my little college rant. This is my little rant about my life. I had a rant about my hair, and now it's a rant about my life and college. So if you have any inspiring words or just want to talk to me or want to comment, you could do that. If you like this video and what I had to say, please subscribe to my channel, like the video. Ultimate goal right now is to go to college, be successful, complete college, and hopefully my voice will be heard all over YouTube by people like you. Bye. Enjoy your day.